Julio is working in the advanced communicator bronze toward his second DTM. Julio is a business consultant specializing in executive coaching, leadership development, and cultural change. The manual that he's using is Speaking to Inform. The objectives of the speech are: 1, select a new and usable information for presentation to the audience. 2, organize the information for easy understandability and retention. And 3, present the information in a way that will help motivate the audience to learn and practice the principles. The speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. Dr. Martin Luther King quote, he said, "Power without love is reckless and abusive, and love without power is sentimental and anemic." So tell me, how many of you think you have mastered the art of communication with another person? This is Park City Toastmasters. Huh? We breathe thin air up here. These people from the valley think everything is perfect here. Just because we drink a lot, that's all. So really, communication is something I don't think so anybody at the deathbed can say, you know, if I can say one thing about my life, is that I mastered communication. He is never going to get there. And perhaps the reason why is because all of what we do is this. I call it quack, 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 quack. Where does it get you? Usually, instead of bring you in, they bring us out. So today I want to show you something that I've been using for many years with my clients and with organizations. And we practice that on a daily basis. And when we do that, we don't become to perfection. We don't become to mastery. Now, if you practice and practice and practice, that would be a way to mastery. Because they say in order to master something, you have to do it 10,000 times. But you have to do the perfect things 10,000 times. If I play the guitar and I play the wrong note 10,000 times, it's not going to take me to mastery. It's going to take me to the mastery of imperfection. So I'm going to give you today 4 things that if you practice them every day, I promise you, I guarantee you that your relationships will never look the same. The question you have to ask over here is, what do I want? So here you are in a discussion with somebody. Let's say you're discussing something really simple. What are we going to have for dinner, or where are we going to go for dinner? You know, guys are really cool. They say, honey, let's go to dinner. And when you get to the car, they say, where would you like to go? How many times have you been asked that question? Tell them not to do that anymore. That's what we do. We are all ready to go, but we never plan ahead. At least most of the men I know. So let's see, what do I want? If you're in a situation, in a tight situation, and really it doesn't have to be a bad situation. It could be a good situation. It works both ways. So the first thing to do is to find out, first of all, what do I want for myself? You have to think of yourself first. It's not about being selfish. It's about, if you don't know what you want for yourself, then how are you going to engage in this conversation to come to a very, very, possible solution? When you identify that, the second thing will be, what do I want for the other? What do I want for you? If I know what I want for myself, and I can figure out what do I want for you, if what I want for myself is to win, 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 what I want for you is lose, 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 That's a lose-lose relationship. So find out what you want for yourself, what do you want for the other. Then we have talked about each side. Let's talk about what do I want for the relationship. What do I want for me? What do I want for you? What do I want for us? See how it changes? See how it changes? And the last one, which is very, very important because this is where you're going, is what do you want for our future? Very simple thing. This, we call it the morph, okay? Remember it like that. What do I want for myself? What do I want for the other? What do I want for the relationship? What do I want for the future? Now, take 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and think of the last discussion you had with someone that didn't go well. And put this on right now in your mind. What would have happened if you would have known exactly, you know, most of the time we don't know what we want for ourselves. Most of the time we don't know what we want for ourselves. We just want to fight. We want to have a position. We want to take a stand and maybe it's not the right stand. It comes automatic to us. So make sure you know who you are. If you don't know who you are and what you stand for, you're not going to go very far, my friend, in life. What do you want for the other? This could be your significant other, it could be your child, it could be your parents, it could be somebody that reports to you, it could be, you know, your boss. If you know what you want for yourself, what do you want for the other, in a working relationship, it's going to make it very easy for you to create a future in that company. Can you see it? How many people can see that it will work? Only 2, 3, 4? Come on. I know David can see it back there. So this is the thing. I challenge you to write morph in your palm of your hand. You write morph in your iPad, your iPhone, somewhere. Put it there. And remember this. And when you do it, remember, hey, Julio told me that. Because I tell you, it has been extremely, extremely successful with organizations and teams. This is the way you can create teams. This is the way you can create relationships. And this is the way, the most important thing, this is the way you can create futures. Futures don't come to you. Tomorrow's Wednesday because the calendar says so, but that's not your future. Mr. Toastmasters.